Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about the last horror film, aka Fanatic. This was a movie that was shot because Joe Spinell and Carol Monroe hit such gold, for lack of a better term, with Maniac being a cult classic, that they wanted to shoot a follow-up, but I think they just borrowed a camera and just started shooting during downtime at the Cannes Film Festival in France. So it's sort of a guerrilla film, is what they call it, because I think they did a lot of filming without permits and they just kind of picked up a camera and just started taking shots. So this movie is sort of like Maniac a little bit in terms of Joe Spinell being a nut job again. However, it's more lighthearted and has a little bit of a dark comedy to it. He is living in an apartment with his mother in, I think, Queens, New York, and he has all these, grandiose ideas, whatever, um, of becoming this director and this movie creator. And he's trying to get Jenna Bates, who is played by Carolyn Monroe, and he's talking all like kind of crazy pipe dreams, and his mother keeps telling him, you're sick. Why do you keep talking about this? Is this all you talk about, all you think about? And he flies to the Cannes Film Festival in France. He then proceeds to sort of stalk her um, and go after people around her to try and get to her. That's the gist of it. I don't want to give away too much. There is a little bit of a plot twist here and there. And that's it. There is some comedic elements to it. He's definitely a messed up character, but not as creepy or weird or messed up as Maniac. As I said, it's a little more of a black comedy in certain areas, if you will. The Since it was shot guerrilla wise, all the Cannes Film Festival stuff is out in the open to see, and there's posters for movies they were talking about that year, and actors and stuff in certain areas that probably didn't know they were in the movie. So there's little things like that happening. There's a lot of boobs in the movie because in France, I guess they go to the beach topless, so there's lots of naked women in the movie, which is always a plus. And then you have Joe Spinell acting like a lunatic, trying to chase down Carolyn Monroe. There's a lot of pretty good one-liners and interesting scenes and shots, and it's a perfect companion piece to Maniac, except it's like its lighthearted cousin. I will say that I have the uncut special edition here, which was released by 88 Films. They also did a dual pack as well by 88 Films, which is from Europe. This is the UK version. So it is region free, region A, B, and C. But, and here's the but, there's like maybe a minute or something of just a little bit more of the gory footage spliced back into the movie. While the movie looks very good, the minute or so of footage they shoved back in looks horrible. It's some kind of crappy, like beta VHS footage that's really blue and really dark. But it's only a few times during very gory scenes where they cut it, and now they've extended those scenes with like a little bit more gore. It doesn't really add to the movie. Had I known that, I probably would have gotten the trauma version from America because my only complaint about this Blu-ray, besides it, it does look good, is that it comes off very dark. And my TV is pretty dark. It doesn't have the greatest contrast. It doesn't have HDR. So it comes off dark. So this is like a double dose of darkness, for lack of a better term. Darkness, like Eddie Murphy, not Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy. And this movie comes off dark. So there are some scenes where they're in like movie theaters and dance clubs, and everything is very dark, or night shots, where the trauma version they bumped up the brightness, but I believe the negative is the same. So it's the same quality, it's just brighter. So I almost in a way wish I got the trauma version because it's probably able to see a little more clearer in certain shots. But on the other hand, sometimes the darkness adds to some of the scenes as well. So it's really whatever you pick your poison. So that's the gist of it. I enjoyed the last horror film. I just got finished watching it with my dad, who has become a newly found Joe Spinell fan after me talking about him a little bit and watching. I showed him Maniac, and he really liked it. So between this, The Undertaker, and Maniac, pretty good companion pieces. Let me know, guys, if you've seen the last horror film, what you thought, and if you have seen the 88 Films version versus the Trauma release, which one you like better. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.